Hello everyone, this is Ali. I'm a triathlete and a triathlon coach. I help swimmers, open water swimmers and triathletes improve their swimming. And I do a video on YouTube to help them see their swim technique. So today we have Pablo, a triathlete that is preparing for a semi-Ironman um, in May, and I'm helping him improve his swim technique. So the first thing that I can see here is that in this view, what I'm looking at is how the head is positioned in the water, and we can see that just a little part of his head is outside the water, which is what we are looking for. And the other thing that I wanted to improve here for Pablo is the way his hands and arms are entering the water. We are aiming for an angled entry in the water, which means that the fingers enters first, then the wrist, and then the elbow. But what we can see here is that all the arm and the elbow is entering first with the shoulder here, and then the arm and the hand is entering. And so this is not what we are looking for. We're looking at something from here. Instead of bringing the elbow down, because you overreach here, you are trying to overreach, you're trying to go the most far possible here. That's not what we're looking for. We should look at from here, just making the arm go in this way, right? Instead of trying to overreach here, which makes the elbow go go in first in the water. From here, you just have to make your fingers and forearm going down here and entering the water in this way, right? So this is the first thing, to make sure that the arm is going in front of the elbow while it's entered in the water, and to make sure that you have no resistance going on the other side, because when you enter with the elbow first and the hand after, the water hits your hand here and slows you down. Okay, so this is the first thing. Then we can see on the other, so this is slow motion, of course. What we can see in this view, several things. The main two things that is shocking me is three things actually. So let's start from the top to the bottom. The top, you can see that when you are trying to breathe, you can see that you are turning your head in this position here, right? While your head should stay in front of your spine, right? In front of your spine. You don't have to incline your spine like this to breathe, okay? So when you turn your head, you can turn your head while keeping your spine neutral. You don't have to go here and here to breathe. So this is the first thing. All the ideas behind all these advices that I give you for these positions is to keep your body straight. You need to keep a body straight in order to use your core muscles, your other muscles correctly, especially your core muscles. If you don't have a straight body, you cannot activate your core muscles correctly. And the core muscles are, of course, super important in swimming. So this is for your head. Then you can also see, oops, sorry. You can also see your body here. See how it's like a banana, right? Of course, it's yellow. You need to make sure that your body keep straight. This is possible while this is possible by engaging your core muscles. Okay, so you can see here that you always lose the straight body here, especially on the left side, your left side. Okay, so make sure that your body is keeping straight. Your head is not going right and left. It's going this way, only this way. You keep your spine neutral, and your body is not going on the right and on the left. It's only turning this way, right? It's only turning this way. It's a rotation, okay? Not an inclinaison. I don't know how to say it in English. Not an incline. No, I'm not sure it's the right word. But whatever. You understood what I want to say. It's this way, right? And not this way. Okay? So your head position, your body position, and then your feet. I saw something that is really awkward. Is that your feet is quite okay for the most of the time here. See the position of the feet, the position of the ankle, right? But here, at this moment, right now, you are flexing the ankle this way, and this is really not good because it seems a small surface here, but it's actually slowing you a lot. In the water, we are trying to be hydrodynamic, which means confront the less possible surface of your body to the water, and just this part is adding resistance a lot. So make sure that you keep your ankle like this, right? Try to put it on the inside, right? And instead of like flexing, okay? It's an extension of the ankle, not a flexion, all right? Keep always your ankles on extension, not on flexion. And it's not like you lack mobility of the ankle, because you can do it on the, we can see it on the next here. Maybe you can see it better here. See, the flexion is fine, the extension is fine, but you bring a little bit of flexion at a specific timing here, right now. See, that is not good. Okay, so keep all the ankles right, good, all the ankles on extension. Okay. Other than this, nothing on the previous view. Let's move on this view here. Okay, so now I want to show you. So what we need to focus on for you is the timing of your arms. You need to swim in a semi catch-up stroke. Okay, right now it's not really a semi catch-up stroke. You can see that there is your arms here. You have nothing in front of the. At this moment, you have nothing in front of. No arm in front of your head, while when we swim in semi catch-up stroke, you always have at least one arm in front. Okay, so by how to swim by semi catch-up, you need to keep this hand reaching in front. Let's move a little bit here. Keep this hand by doing a reach, while you wait for the other hand to come back. Okay, so this is the way that you swim in a catch-up, and you start moving this hand when your hand is about here. See, another reference is when you have the hand here entering the water, right? The other hand should be doing this the catch. Okay, so this way you always have a arm in front of your head. So this will let you float better, glide better in the water, and also have a good timing of your arms relatively to your body. Okay. The other thing is the position on the water. So you can see that we all have amateurs. I mean, a lot of amateurs that I coach have a desk job, and by sitting all the day, we can see that there's a trend here in amateurs. While we have like the spine here, and then the legs going down here. And you can see that this closure here of the hips make the legs sink a little bit more than the upper body. So the only way to correct this, you cannot do it like constantly in the water. You need to work outside the water by doing stretching and strength. So what we are aiming to do is strengthening your glutes, right? It makes your legs go up because it makes all it makes these parts with an extension of the, how do we say it? Oh my god, the whatever, this part of the body. And then the iliopsoas, the flexor, the hip flexor, voila, the hip flexors. You need to stretch them to make sure that they are able to be on this position, right? Right now the muscles are tightened, and we need to flex them so they can be like this instead of like this, right? And the same, the opposite, of course, the opposite for the glutes. That's the same logic. Is instead of being like this, stretched, we need to strengthen them to make them more tight, and so they can be more like this, okay? And this way, instead of being this and this, you will be more like this, and your legs will be more straight, and you will float a little bit more, okay? So swim in semi catch-up stroke, right? And do a little bit of strength and flexibility to improve the mobility of your hip. You can see that for the semi catch-up stroke, right now we are swimming in opposition. One arm is the opposite of the other, and we want to wait for the other arm to come before starting your catch. So the only difference is that my reach position takes more time. See, I'm doing a reach here with my right arm, and I'm waiting for the other arm and my rotation of the torso to come back to start the catch. See, you are quite like in this position. You have like two arms in front. At some points, you have two arms in front here and here. See, you have two arms in front. Okay, and with this technique, you will be more efficient in the water, right? And also will float better, right? And you will have a better coordination of all the body with the core muscles engaging at the right moment, etc. Everything will work together correctly with this technique. While in opposition technique like this, you cannot work together, okay? The main reason is also when you swim like this in opposition, you can see that you start your catch right now. You already finished your catch. The catch is from here to here. This position is more the pull. You already started the pull here. You finished the catch and started the pull while your hand just entered the water, right? What we are aiming to do is when the hand enters the water, we are finishing the catch, right? So this arm here should be here, okay? All right. So this is the semi catch-up stroke method. Okay, so make sure that when the opposite arm is entering the water, you are doing the catch or finishing the catch. Okay, so this means that earlier here, you need to make sure that you keep this arm straight here. This is a good position. Keep it longer and wait for the other arm to come here, right? Now you can start your catch. Instead of here, the hand should be here, right? And now, a little bit later here, your hand should be here, right? All right, I think you understood. So this is the priority for you. strength and stretching of your hip. Of course, it also helps to do it on the shoulder and hip mobility and strength. And then the other thing is the semi catch-up stroke. Once we corrected this, we can look again at the position and see if there's still movements, parasite movements that we don't want, like for your feet, your core not being engaged, etc. And we will see also what we can improve for the catch here and the pull. Okay, but the first thing is to correct the position of your body. All right, and the timings. Then we will correct the catch and the pull. So just for you to know, but this is not a priority. You can see on this position here, yeah, here on this video, you can see that you pull with straight arms, quite straight arms. This is too much, right? Here also, see, all your arms are always straight. Let's put it in really slow motion. See, your arms are quite straight all the time. Here also, you can see. Okay, what we are looking to do, and we will analyze it once you corrected the other problems, is more something like, let's move it a little bit earlier. Here, see, we are looking at something more like this. Something more like this, right? So I want that your arm here, I want it to be more aligned with your body, with your two shoulders. So if I take two shoulders here, it should be in alignment, right? So your elbow should be here. And then your hand should be more under your shoulder, okay? So it should be something more like this. And also quite earlier, you can see that it's straight, and you move, you bend your elbow just a little bit here, but actually you should bend your elbow from here. Okay, you should be more like this from the beginning. Of course, depending on your mobility, you can do it more or less on the beginning, but in any cases, here you bend the elbow way too late. Same here, you can see. We should see that you should see that it's here like this and like this, right? And we need to see something more straight like this, right? Here, here, and here, right? With your elbow, and then your hand going more under your shoulder. With this technique, you can engage the big muscles, like the how do we say it? The dorsal. You can engage it better by with this position. While in your current position, you can only engage the shoulder muscles, which are way weaker than the dorsal muscles. Okay, so this is just for your information. Don't try to change it a little bit. You can like try something, but sometimes, but this is not the priority. The priority is to change the timing again of your hands and the timing and your hip position. Once we did that, we can focus on the catch, because you will never be able to do a good catch if you do not first correct the timing of your hands by doing a semi catch-up stroke and your body position. All right. That's about it for this video. I hope it helps you, and don't hesitate to share the video to help people profit from this feedback. Don't hesitate to also subscribe and like the video to help me be more visible for triathletes and open water swimming, to help them improve their stroke, their swim technique. Okay, see you guys. Bye bye.